Hi, you've reached Jen of JenPhillipsApril.com, and today I want to talk with you about blogging. Particularly, I get a lot of questions around how to blog, why to blog, what to blog about. I'm going to really look at what to blog about today is going to be the focus because there's a lot of questions around that. And so I'm going to walk you through the process of how I get started. I blog a lot for clients. I blog for myself. I've written well over I'm going to estimate I've written around 1,000 blogs over the last few years in various categories, pets being top, but also in chiropractor and yoga and marketing and other things as well. So this is how I get started. Like this is my blogging process. I'm just going to walk you through it. So on this screen, you see that I'm on the Google AdWords page. And if you don't know what that means, then you just go to Google, type in Google Keyword Planner is actually the term. And you may have to set up an AdWords account if you haven't already. But no worries, it's free. You can just set that up. It'll take you a couple of minutes. And then when you get there, after you do that, you'll be on this page. So then you want to find new keywords, right? You just want to click on this. You don't have to get all bogged down in it. Just kind of what you're looking for, things that people are searching for. I mean, there's no point in blogging just for the fun of it, for yourself, right? Unless this is like a form of self-expression and you're just enjoying doing it. But if you're blogging for business, then you're blogging in order to answer people's questions. You're blogging in order to get found on the web, to get found on either organic search results or through Facebook. You're blogging in order to have content to share on social media platforms. You're blogging to get business. So blogging to get business is a very different animal. So here you go. We want to start by using, go into your keywords, or why is this not working today? Oh, sorry. Click right below that where it says find new keywords. Click on this search for new keywords. And then let's talk about, let's just type in some questions people may have, right? I could talk about keyword terms, but that's a whole different topic. Really to go into detail with that, and I have that elsewhere and I can share it with you. But right now, let's look at blogging particularly. For example, if I wanted to say, how to blog. So you're going to think about this. Actually, if you were doing, let's talk about pet sitters. If you're going to do this from a pet sitting example, you might just put in pet sitters, right? How how to find a dog walker. Let's see what we come up with if we do this. What else? Dog walking, and then your zip code, right? 18901. So these are the kinds of things that people will search for in a search engine, and that's what we're looking for because we want to answer their questions and see what we're doing here. Why do dogs like peanut butter? That's kind of silly, but that's okay. Here we go. And then we're going to scroll down to the bottom here, and we're going to click this little Get Ideas button. Okay. Oh, look at this. AdWords is down. It's not working. Shoot. Okay, well, I actually tried this on a different, over here on a different one a few moments ago. I just typed in how to find a pet sitter. So, what are we seeing here? We're seeing the average monthly searches. So that's all I typed in, how to find a pet sitter. Because that's something that people might search for, right? How to find a pet sitter if they're looking for a pet sitter. So then we can see they're getting a lot of searches. This is from 2014 all the way through. So actually we have a spike in July 2015. We have almost a million searches. Almost a million searches. So that's pretty good. It tells us a lot of people are searching for how to find a pet sitter, right? So now we go down here and we get a little bit of more information. So find a sitter, and underneath it breaks it down. Find a pet sitter, find a pet. We're not looking at finding a pet. Chicago apparently is looking for lots of pet sitters. And then you want to look at the competition numbers because this is where it gets really good. Preferably you don't want to be, you want to look at like what the average monthly searches are, but you don't necessarily want to go for something with high competition, at least not right off the bat, unless you really don't have anything else you can write about. But there's a lot of things you can write about. So if you have, so let's see, finding a pet is not really going to work. warrant it. But dog walking has a lot of searches, monthly searches around 10,000, right? But the competition is high. But how could you tweak this perhaps? So you're not looking to hire a dog walker necessarily. If you are a dog walker, you're looking for your clients to find you, right? So your dog walking clients or your will be looking for dog walking. They might be looking for your town name. They might be adding a zip code to that. So you could title your blog post could be how to find a dog walker in in your neighborhood or in your town. Dog walker is obviously a tweak on dog walking, so we're not gonna have the same numbers here, but that is something you could try. Also, then we come down here and we have dog boarding, boarding for dogs, and then you could have, 5 things about dog boarding you need to know, something like that, and then you write a blog post around that. Now here's dog walkers, which I had mentioned earlier. So a little less search is still high competition. And when you have terms like this, you're going to have a fairly high competition, right? And that's okay. But if you can tweak it, you can sort of bring it down in your title. So you can make it hyper local because you're not looking for dog walking clients, 3 states away. You're looking for people in your neighborhood or in your city. So you put, 5 things you need to know about dog walkers in central Pennsylvania or in Philadelphia. I'm in the Philadelphia area. So, 5 top dog walkers in Philadelphia if you wanted to give a shout out to other dog walkers around the area if you were in Philadelphia. And then you can keep going. Here's a great one. If you offer doggy daycare, then you have a lot of people searching, way more than just on dog walking. And the competition's not as high. So that's really awesome too, because that means it's going to be a little bit easier for you. But you still want to use that term. You still want to use like your place with it. So doggy daycare in Philadelphia, or 12 things to look for in doggy daycare in Philadelphia, or 5 recommended doggy daycare facilities in Philadelphia, depending on what you do and what your purpose is. So if you are a doggy daycare, you might write a post and you call it and let's say you're in Philadelphia, you write this doggy daycare post and say, 12 things doggy daycares in Philadelphia can offer your dog. Right? That gets the term doggy daycare in there. It gets your location in there. Or if you want to put in a neighborhood, Philadelphia's a big city, right? There's lots of smaller neighborhoods. So you can say, you know, you know, doggy daycare in Rittenhouse Square or doggy daycare in Northern Liberties. You can put neighborhoods around that. And that'll help you get found and that'll narrow your search volume. So this is just a little bit about how I come up with ideas on blogging. Very, very, very top level, high level here. But that's how you can come up with some ideas around it, and you can always type in more terms here and see what else you get. And this is just one tool to use out of many. So give it a try. Let me know if you have questions, and see you next time. Thanks.